The first step to getting out of debt is to decide to not use any more debt. I know that's a lot easier said than done, but like Dave says, you really can't crawl out of a hole if you're digging out the bottom. So that's the very first step. Stop using debt. Then, before you start the actual money makeover steps that he has, you have to get current with all of your bills. So if you're 2 months behind on your electric bill, or 1 month behind on your phone bill, or whatever, if you're behind on any of those bills, the first thing you have to do is get caught up. I know that's often also easier said than done, but sometimes it's easy. I have a friend who, her husband just did not like to give his money to his bills. She told me once the cable bill had come in and it was, whatever, $100. So they were sitting there and he asked her, "So how much do you think we should send them?" They had the money to pay the whole bill. Many years ago, my husband and I were at that point where I was asking, how much should I send them? Because there literally was not enough money to pay everybody everything that we owed them. It was awful. I vividly remember writing a check for $1. Several checks for $1. Yeah, it was bad. There was a time when we actually lived without a phone. It was probably about a year. No phone at all. No cell phone for sure. And not even a house phone. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine? I have no idea how we survived, right? So first, do whatever you can to get current on your bills. Whatever money you can scrape together, sell something, maybe cut back wherever you can cut back if you can. Right now is actually a great time for most people to get caught up on their bills. I think this might be how we got caught up. It's tax time. If you get a refund from your taxes, get caught up on your bills. I would actually even go 1 month extra. Like if my electric bill's about $50 most months and I owe about $150, I would send them $200. That way I'm, if not a whole month ahead, almost a month ahead, so you can start your getting out of debt journey ahead with your necessity. This is a collage that I made from pieces of actual bills that I received. As you can see here, your telephone service has been downgraded to no phone at all. It should say disconnected. I'm really glad I made this because it helps to remind me how far we've come. It was really not that long ago that I was getting pink envelopes in the mail weekly and red writing all over the bills. It was an awful time. Sometimes I get frustrated because I want to make huge progress on the debt. It feels like it's not going fast enough. But then I look at this and I get so grateful that everything is getting paid and we're actually making progress. If you're getting pink envelopes and red letters in the mail, don't get discouraged. You can do this. If I'm doing this, you can do it. It's hard work, but it's possible.